Critics love to say this. Michael Jordan ruled the 90s, but he was irrelevant in the 80s. It's the classic argument from those who refuse to call him the GOAT. But here's the question. Was Jordan really irrelevant, or just trapped in a different kind of battle before his throne was ready?
But it goes Magic, Bird, Jordan. And all I'm saying is in the 80s, what I remember in the 80s, it was Philadelphia with Dr. J, Magic, Kareem, Bird, Michael Jordan. He was a non-factor in the 80s in terms of his basketball team. Now wait a minute. Let me give him his credit. Okay. Let me give him his credit. Because he was MVP. The best year that he had was he was the MVP of the league and the defensive player of the year. I believe that was in 88. Yes. We beat them 4-1. I'm gonna say that again. 4-1. They won one game. May I respond? Please, go ahead.
Meanwhile, Jordan joined the league in 1984, drafted by the Chicago Bulls, a team with no real superstar, no all-star partner, and no championship pedigree. So while Magic had Kareem, Bird had McHale and Parrish, and Isaiah had Dumars and Rodman, Jordan had himself. To many critics, that's why they say he wasn't relevant. No rings, no dominance, just highlights. But calling him irrelevant? That's where the argument falls apart, because even in the 80s, Michael Jordan was already a beast. In just his second season, he averaged 37 points per game, carried a weak Bulls roster to the playoffs, and gave every superstar nightmares. In 1986, he dropped 63 points on Larry Bird's Celtics, the greatest single-game performance in playoff history. Larry Bird himself said, "That was God disguised as Michael Jordan." That doesn't sound like irrelevance. That sounds like greatness waiting for the right team. Jordan's 80s weren't about failure. They were about evolution. He faced Bird, Magic, and Isaiah when they were in their primes. He took the hits, learned the game, and turned frustration into fuel. By the time the 90s came, MJ wasn't just ready. He was unstoppable. He built his dynasty from scratch. 6 rings, 2 three-peats, 5 MVPs, and 10 scoring titles. The players who once stood above him in the 80s, he surpassed them all. So was Michael Jordan irrelevant in the 80s? Or was he the young lion sharpening his claws for the 90s takeover? Maybe the truth is this. The 80s didn't belong to MJ, but the 80s created MJ. Without those battles, there's no GOAT.